Right. That's kind of what I'd read, but then they told us that was not allowed for
Yeah.
Sarah.
Are you going to have trouble getting enough people for the? Because you're playing the knockout on Thursday.
It's a Tuesday knockout, Thursday, Friday, but it turns out Dan can't play on Friday,
Mm.
and that just means we can't enter the event.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
That's too bad. Yeah.
All righty. I'm sharing now the Shark Bridge screen just for the recording, but you should be looking right at your Shark.
I can't mask today.
We're supposed to be remembering what we learned last week, huh? Oh.
Oh,
All right.
Elizabeth, you and I are like, uh-oh.
oh. Whoops, whoops. Hmm.
So Elizabeth, do you have a balanced hand?
No.
So you would not normally rebid two no trump there?
Okay. Should I undo?
Yeah.
Really what you guys gonna do? Yes. Okay, so, but we haven't established, so it can't be,
Do you have a second suit that you can bid?
well, don't want to,
How come? Because it's crummy?
that is. I would pass. That's better.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be in two no trump on that, would you?
No, absolutely not. We're in spades. Hmm. See, this is where I would do in rough, but you don't want me to rough on the long suit. You want me to rough on the short suit, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of, because roughing in the long suit doesn't really give you extra tricks.
Well,
So is there a way to rough a short suit? What suit is dummy short in?
well, why would I? Okay.
No, dummy's not short in clubs. You've got the same number of clubs in each hand.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, you did. When I try to, oh boy, let's see.
Dummy's short in hearts compared to your hand.
Oh, I see. Well, uh, don't I want to get out trumps?
Well, Not if you want to do a rough. Or I gotta turn your robots on.
Boo.
I wonder if percentage-wise, isn't the better play just to draw one round of Trump? I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah,
And you
might have
can-
been.
And you can afford to try to ruff with the king, because you have all the other high trumps. Because I think if you preserve the king, you make it.
Oh yeah, you need to preserve it just in case. Yeah, you're right. No, that would have. Yeah, that would have been the right way.
Because I'm just worried you're forced to give up lead in heart twice, and if every time they get in, they play Trump.
Elizabeth, right?
Yeah, you need to be able to.
So maybe the correct play isn't to play Trump at all. Just start playing heart right away.
Start attacking the hearts.
So Elizabeth, the problem you had is you took the king of spades on your second trick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Which is
same
the
here.
one that you needed to over rough east on that heart rough.
east.
Did you see how east rough with the nine of spades?
Yeah,
But see, since you'd already played your king of spades, you couldn't rough higher.
right.
And so you could not really afford to draw Trump at the start there. You should just go straight on hearts. And then on that fourth heart, you'd be able to rough high with the king and they can't over rough. You've got ace, queen, jack, 10 in your hand.
Mm. But what would have happened if wouldn't I get an extra trick if I put the diamond, take the ace and then play
Rough the diamond?
Yeah,
No, because you're going to take five spades with the north hand no matter what, whether you just lead spades and draw Trump or whether you rough one.
yeah,
It
five,
doesn't. It's not an extra trick because you're always going to take five spades with the north hand.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, but I did 2. I would have no.
Well, you made two.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
But if you'd kept the king of spades, you'd have made another one.
Right. Yep.
So, but let's talk about the auction because we're in 2 spades, 3 spades, and 4 spades here at our 3 tables.
Ah,
I would bet 4 spade with North's hand.
So
You and I agree, Tony.
Right.
interesting.
So it is a bit greedy.
I mean, it's 14 with a 5, 4, 3, 1.
Spade, 1 no trump is good. The computer here bid 2 diamonds.
Interesting.
If you're playing standard, sure.
For standard, that would be okay. I thought we were bidding 2 over 1 on these robots, so I'll have to look and see about that. But if it's a 2 over 1, forcing no trump, 2 hearts, and then 3 spades is the 3-card invitational raise.
Personally, for North's second bid, I think 2 spade is it's also a consideration.
Instead of 2 hearts?
Right. It describe your strengths better. I mean, you have 5 very good ones. It's close enough to 6, in my opinion.
The thing is, though, that you're only showing your 5 cards that you showed on your first bid. If you bid hearts next, you're showing 9 of your 13 cards.
Mm.
And partner may well have 4 hearts, but you can't bid 2 hearts over 1 spade with only 4.
Okay.
So they'll be looking for you to bid hearts to find that 4-4 fit.
Okay, I would say if there were 4 If the extra 4 were minors, then I will probably be 2 spades instead of 2 hearts.
I think it's more important with the 2 hearts, just because partner with a game going hand and 4 hearts can't bid 2 hearts over your 1 spade.
Hmm.
And so if you rebid your suit, they're unlikely to come in and show a 4 card heart suit subsequent to that. There's a funny kind of thing in the standard auction. Running out of screen space here. If it's a 2 diamond response, then after 2 hearts, North would normally bid, or South would rebid 2 spades. But 2 spades then is a limit raise, 3 card limit raise. You don't have to jump anymore.
Hmm.
So that's sort of an example of where standard bidding works out a little bit better. Is you could play 2 spades if North isn't interested in going on to game. I think though with the 3 spade limit raise, North should probably just pass that. The thing about the play of this hand is the only place you have to get an extra trick here is the heart suit.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got 5 spades, a heart of 6, you got the other 3 aces, so basically 8 tricks, and to get a 9th one, hearts. And if the hearts split 3-3, they're good. But if they're, you can afford to find that out. You can just play the ace and a couple of hearts. And if they split, you can go draw trumps, and then your last heart is good. But if they are 4-2 like this, you can still afford to rough the final heart with the king of spades, and then draw trump with your remaining spades. So it's kind of funny to go after that heart suit immediately, but that's what you want to do to this contract. Let's try this one here. I'm going to switch you guys to east-west. Elizabeth, let me back you up here.
Oh, no. What?
So what's your partner's bid showing you?
11, I thought he's had 3, right?
You bid 3 spades, so he needs to have 4 spades for that.
4 spades.
And how many points?
10?
10 to 12, or really 11 to 12.
So I could bid more.
Well, that's what you want to consider there.
Yeah.
So West is counting some shortness. Is that how they're getting to 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see how many I make.
Well, it's nice of the table talk to make it clear what we're playing here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, partner.
think this will be a case where Bergen hand evaluation would definitely push for game.
I would hope so.
You get a kind of double dip on the trump lines and an extra point for 2 doubletons for the declare.
What happened there? Okay. Well, it's the same thing.
Well, so yeah, here, Elizabeth, you
Yeah.
draw one more trump here, but you're gonna have a diamond loser no matter what, right?
Yeah.
So you can just claim all but one of the tricks here.
Yeah, that's probably the easier way to do it. Yeah, I should have gone. I wimped
That's-
out.
That's 13 high card plus 2 lanes plus 1 extra for extra trump lanes.
12 high,
And
12 high.
right. 12 high, but yeah. 2 for lanes, 1 extra for extra trump lanes, and 1 extra for 2 doubletons.
Well, do you count length and shortness?
If you do Bergen clear when you have a trump fit, yes.
Oh,
You're not counting each doubleton individually though, right?
No, 2 doubleton give you 1 total.
Right. So that's a good technical way to calculate that. The guide that I have here, the write-up that I'll send out, says that generally, if your partner gives you a limit raise and you have a 6-card suit, you should bid game. That's their simple.
Oh, interesting.
And so, and also if you have an unbalanced hand, you should consider going. If West only does a simple raise to 2 spades, though, you probably would not go on. And then as far as the play goes here, it's pretty straightforward. You can draw trumps and you can ruff a club and dummy. And you'll lose 2 clubs and a diamond.
Makes sense.
All right, let's here.
Okay, what's happening here?
Should be, oh, I gotta go next to there. There we go. Okay, Elizabeth, you have a real partner now.
Uh-oh.
You have a robot partner.
That's not fair to Tony.
My robot is
Is that what
taking
you
its
want to
time.
start there, Tony?
Yeah, I
Analyzing
thought
his
about it. I
hand.
think this is not a bad idea.
Okay.
So that's a short, right?
It's not short, it's just weak.
Oh, yeah, weak. That's what I meant, yeah. So 6.
Our robot is thinking for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry.
oh. Mhm.
See my bid, make the robot think.
Your turn, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you, partner.
I have to pass this. No reason for me to bid on.
Yeah,
We're
I mean,
so
that's
close.
just extending the preempt.
Right.
But Tony's playing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. So I want to.
Mhm.
I messed this up.
So Kenton, I say this,
My only transportation over
I'll
there.
put you in the south there.
Oh, you switching. Okay. I was figuring it out, but thank you.
Does it let you play there?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it let me play the other way too.
Oh, it's letting you play the other way? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, then I'll,
No, it worked out great.
Stop being hungry.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know how to get
No,
over.
you didn't mess up. You didn't mess up. You just
No.
got over. That's all you need. It's probably marginally better to play the king of spades first, but you still have plenty of entries to do what you need to do.
So now I can claim.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done.
is yours playing, Tony?
Mine's done.
Are you
Swing again
finished?
for.
Okay, you made yours, all right.
Very nice, partner.
Well, the question is, should I open 1 or 2 hearts? I thought about it for a while.
It's kind of, you have no aces, which is a downgrade, but with regular points, you got 11 high card points and 2 length points.
Yeah.
Another thing is from a losing trick count, you've got 6 losers.
I don't really know how that works, but sure.
So
It's
do you
roll
know how to
20.
count losers for losing trick count?
6.
I never read into losing trick count.
What you do is you look at each suit and you can have at most 3 losers in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
And each ace, king, or queen you're missing, so long as you have that many cards, you count it. So you have no losers in hearts because you got ace, king, queen. And you have 1 loser in spades because you're missing the ace.
Okay.
2 losers in diamonds because you have a doubleton with no honors. And then 1 loser in clubs because you got 3 clubs in your hand with missing the ace.
Wait, so it's 1 heart loser?
No heart losers.
You're counting for both hands, Rick. I think
Oh,
Tony's
sorry,
wondering
my
more
bad.
for from his
Yeah, I
perspective.
went the wrong way. Missing 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, and 2 clubs.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
6.
I was going the wrong way. So 6 losers. I think what do we usually consider 7 losers in opening hand? Or is it 6?
Mm.
Yeah, it's one of those, but that's enough. That's enough to open based on losing trick count.
I just
So
go with
if
the
you
rule
do
20
open,
though.
North should want to give a limit raise. You've got either that or what do you have? 11 high card points and a doubleton for 12. It's almost good enough for a game force, but if you do limit raise, you should really start out with a spade.
Oh, me?
Northwood, yeah, so
Oh,
1
yeah,
heart,
that's
1
true.
spade.
Yeah, should have gone 1 spade. Yeah.
And then 2 hearts by south and then 3 hearts by north. And then south can Well, let me see about this. The way they're suggesting it is that after the 2 hearts by south, it's North would just go to game on that, saying if we've got a 9-card fit and I got this great hand,
Mhm.
go to game.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
And so that's that. Yeah, that's what your option was there.
yeah.
And Ken, you bid a forcing no trump over the 1 heart,
Yeah, yeah, I was curious.
but
But
with
you're right.
with a opening of a heart and
The spade
we
was
have
the
4 spades, we used the 1 spade bid instead of the forcing no trump.
that would have been the better alternative. Yeah.
Right. It's just a cheaper bid, and it has the same effect of you getting to show your hearts on your next bid.
Yeah, and showing the 4-card major. Yeah, it would have been. That's the better bid there.
And Tony, where you do open 2 hearts, 3 hearts, I think is probably the right bid by North, extending the preempt
Right.
to the 3 level, but neither of you should go to game at that point.
One thing I might think about, Tony, is preempting in 3rd seat with that hand, but not in 1st seat since your partner is still unlimited.
Mm.
Hmm.
Good
That's a
point.
good point.
If she's passed already, then you can probably be a little more aggressive with 2 hearts since you're probably not going to play game.
That makes sense. And then on the play of the hand, not too difficult. You can afford to draw trumps. When they lead a club, you want to think ahead as to what your plan is going to be. And your plan is you want to eventually throw a club loser on one of those spades. And so you'll want to keep the ace of clubs as an entry to the spades. Because they may,
Right.
if you play the king of spades, they may not take the ace right away. They may duck it. And then you play a spade to the queen.
Mhm.
And if they take their ace, then you need to be able to get back to dummy to play the jack of spades and pitch a club. And so you want to kind of think about all that at trick 1 before you play from dummy, and then win that first club trick with the king in your hand and keep the ace as an
Just want to
entry.
say the 7 of heart could be a potential entry as well.
It could be, but if the hearts are 3-1,
3-1.
you won't have that available. And here where they're 2-2, it works out that you can. Here's new hands.
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
That's not what I want to click. That one.
Oh. That's, okay.
Good luck, Tracy.
Elizabeth, you normally bid 2 no trump here.
I was wondering if I should have asked you to go higher.
So,
As the cookie crumbles, yeah.
I thought we don't do positive to no trump.
so I give him a suit, right?
Well, if you have a 5-card suit, yeah.
I don't. So, but we got a lot of points.
Right, so the standard here is just bidding 2 no trump, showing 8 points and a balanced hand.
Okay.
So you can raise that, Elizabeth, right?
Mhm. Oh, boy. Now he's asking, right? Or not, because he's already bid it. And hearts. Club.
You should do the king ask here, or queen ask, right? Yeah. So Elizabeth, that when he bids the next suit up, that's saying, well, how about the queen? Do you have the queen of hearts?
So I just, then I go to the hearts.
Well, 5 hearts would say I don't have the queen of hearts. And that would be like
Okay.
a stopping point. So if you do have the queen of hearts, your first priority is to bid a suit lower ranking than hearts that you have a king of. Or cheaper, a bid lower than 6 hearts where you can show a king. You've got a side suit king,
Yeah, but he bid 5 diamonds.
so you'd have to bid 6 diamonds.
Oh, boy.
So Andrew, was I supposed to bid 4 no trump? Is that what I was supposed to bid?
I think you're fair to bid 4 no. You know we have a 9-card heart fifth, so you're not expecting any heart losers. If I have one of the minor suit aces,
You get to
you
play
know
it.
that we won't lose any trick in that suit, the suit in which I have the ace.
Right,
If I have both minor suit aces, we might even have a grand slam.
right.
We could have a spade loser potentially, but odds of that are pretty low. You can probably throw my spades in your clubs, or maybe I have the queen of spades. So I think there's enough. There are a lot of chances for 6 to work with your hand. It's only 20 points, but all the points are really good points, and you have the stiff diamond. So yeah, I think 4 no's definitely reasonable.
So Elizabeth gets to play it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's a fun one, Elizabeth. That's a fun one. Then you're like, yeah, it's not too stressful.
It's not going to be a fun one because you're in 6 no trump, right?
Yep.
Oh, awkward.
Well, it might be less fun then for you.
Yeah, so Elizabeth, kind of your only chance here. If you look at Tony's hand,
Yeah,
you've got a spade loser and a diamond loser, right?
right.
And the only possible way to not have 2 losers is to lead a diamond to your king and hope the ace is in the north. And
Oh.
if it is, then you'll be able to throw a spade loser on the king of diamonds.
So I wouldn't go do the long suit next. I'd go to the diamonds, my loser suit.
It doesn't really make a difference as long as you don't play spades.
Yeah. The problem with playing hearts is you're going to eventually have to lead that diamond.
Yeah. Okay. So lead the diamond now?
That's really your
Only chance?
only chance.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah. I would say it doesn't hurt to play some of the clubs. First, you're not worried about discard, and if you lose it, you're not in danger of losing a whole bunch of diamonds.
See, now I am.
You are, but it was still your only chance. And you can play off the clubs and hearts a little bit, but you'll still wind up ultimately with the same problem.
Yeah.
So go ahead. They're going to take 3 more tricks. You can claim all but 3 here. Let's you. Oh, they switched to a spade. They didn't even take all their diamonds. You can,
Whoa.
Well, that's
you can claim the rest.
Huh. Okay.
I can claim the rest.
Okay. Just,
You see the claim button?
oh, I see. Yeah, oops, I thought it claimed. Okay.
You did.
So we go down.
Yep. So you should be in 6 hearts here, not the 6 no trump, and then it'd be okay, because you'd be able to rough that spade instead of having to throw it on a diamond, and you just have the diamond to lose.
So here's my rationale. Because I know East has the King of Diamonds, which is protected on the lead on the no trump contract.
It is.
And given that East have a no trumpish hand, and I will put her having 3 hearts instead of 4, So that's why I think about I actually went to 6 no trump as opposed to 6 hearts.
But the thing is, you need to think about where your 5 of spades is going. That's really the key.
5 of spades. Oh, yeah.
So if she has the king, queen of diamonds, you'd be okay in no trump. But you'd be okay in hearts also. So the thing I want to back up on, though, mainly though, is I would not open this hand 2 clubs.
Why not?
Well, it's a 3 suited hand, really, and normally what you expect to hear from partner is a 2 diamond waiting bid, and then you need to say 2 hearts, and almost always when you do that, you're showing a 6 card suit. And so with a 2 suited hand, where you think it may be hearts or clubs or even 3 suited with possibly spades, where you only have 20 high card points, it's usually best to open a heart here. You're unlikely to get passed out. If you are passed out, you probably don't have a game anyhow.
I mean, I was thinking of one of your you said earlier, if partner has 3 small trump and an arbitrary king, can I make game? And the answer is yes.
So I agree with that, and so this has the strength for that. But as far as the you don't know for sure that you want to play in hearts here, is the trouble. And so you need to give yourself the room to find, is it hearts or is it clubs or is it possibly spades?
And I think because of that, since one of my actual suit is club, that's another reason to push me to 2 club. Had it been diamonds, then I wouldn't. If my diamond and club are switched, I would bid hearts with this initial opening.
So if you do if you do open a heart here, and 2 clubs is not a terrible opening bid, but I try to shy away from it without a 6 card suit or without planning on bidding 2 no trump on my next bid. And that's another option, is to plan on treating it as just opening 2 no trump. You could do that. You don't that also describes your close to your shape and your high card points to a T. So I would prefer a 2 no trump to a 2 club opener. But if we start with a heart, what's East going to say?
Depending on what you play, if you play Burgundy, it's 3 diamonds.
Right, and if you don't play Burgundy, it'll be 3 hearts. But in either case, you'll make a limit raise. And that should be enough for West to then go to key card and have the same auction that Tony and Elizabeth did. So you get a 5 club response showing 1 or 4. You know it's 1, so you know you're off the key card. And so the tiebreaker, what do we use as a tiebreaker if we're missing 1 key card? Whether to stop at 5 or go to 6.
Whether you have the trump queen.
Yeah, the trump queen. If you're missing 1 key card but you have the queen of trumps, you should go to slam. If you're missing a key card and the trump queen, you should not go to slam. So you bid 5 diamonds to ask about the trump queen, and East has it, and also has the king of diamonds. So they bid 6 diamonds, showing both of those cards. And the king of diamonds is not super helpful for West with the singleton, so 6 hearts. We'll play there, and 6 hearts would be an easy contract.
So okay, can we do that one more time?
Yeah.
The 5 diamonds asks for the queen.
Yeah, so when we do key card, 2 of the responses tell about the queen. If the response is 5 hearts or 5 spades,
right,
that's 2 key cards, and it says with or without the queen. But the 5 clubs and 5 diamond responses don't tell about the queen. And so what you can do is make the next non-trump bid up to ask for the queen. And so here with a 5 club response, 5 diamonds is the next bid up. And it says, do you have the queen? And if you don't have the queen, partner would just stop at 5 of our trump suit, 5 hearts in this case.
Gotcha. And then any other bid is I have it.
Any other bid is I have it, and if it's a suit bid, It's plus I have the king of this suit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So 6 diamonds, you already know that when they do the queen ask, it's assumed that you're going to slam if you have the queen.
Hmm.
So it's safe to bid 6 diamonds there because you're still below the 6 heart contract. But
Gotcha.
maybe
Yeah.
that hearing about that queen and the king of diamonds is enough for partner to bid 7 hearts. Is the thing.
Gotcha. Thanks. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see if we can do one more. So Elizabeth, what's 2 no trump here?
He's got, I don't know. Oh, is that the, no.
See what?
The help thing? No.
No, it's the Jacoby 2 no trump.
Hmm.
The what?
The Jacoby 2 no trump.
Darn
It's
it,
saying
that's
he's
what I
got
should've
at least game values.
Sorry.
And he's got at least 4 spades for you. And he's asking you to describe your hand more.
He wants my other suit.
Well, he wants to know if you have shortness in a suit. And if you have a singleton or a void in a side suit, you bid it at the 3 level to show that.
Okay.
I know Jacoby too. No, I just did not bid it.
Jacoby.
Yeah.
So yeah, jump to 4 spades shows a weak hand with 5 or more spades.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That would be like probably at most 7 points with 5 cards.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if we did this again, Andrew, and I bid Jacoby 2 no,
Hmm.
then you.
I'll tell you that I have a singleton diamond, which
Oh.
sounds amazing to you because you have 4 bad
Right.
diamonds. So we have
Right.
no wasted value in diamonds.
Mhm.
Then you probably will ask me for key cards. You'll find out that I have the ace of hearts and the king of
I'm gonna
spades,
ask you
which is
for the
good.
key card though. So after your
Hang
two
on one
diamonds-
second. Hang on one second. Elizabeth, how many key cards have you got here?
So what suit are we in?
Well, your suit, right? He says he's got 4 spades, and you said you have 5.
Okay.
His 2 no trump is saying, yeah, spades is trump, and I'm excited about it.
Okay. So I have,
So Rick, is
That's a
that
heck of
3 club from my North robot? A little
Your North
deceptive.
robot is playing a super old sort of system here.
Oh.
Your robot did
That's
not
not
think your
helpful.
2 no trump was key card for some reason. Or was it Jacoby 2 no trump?
Goodness.
So you should try and just bid 6 spades there.
Okay.
And Elizabeth, how many key cards do you have?
2.
So what's your response? No, not 6 spades. 6 spades was for Kenton.
Oh, I thought that's what
Thank you. Yeah.
How do you show your 2 key cards there, Elizabeth?
2 hearts.
Yep.
Oh boy. 5 hearts. Oh Lord, I have to play this.
What's wrong with that?
These are all the fun ones to play. It's the
I
ones
know,
that
but
you're.
Tony could just whip this off like that. Oh, look at that.
So Rick, I remember we had a conversation related to this point at one point. If your singleton diamond as North was the ace, would you not show it as a singleton?
Correct, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that just yesterday too. Same thing with the mini Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Which I
So then with
made
this-
my first mini Roman opening with Art.
Uh-huh.
in that game, we had that 80% game.
I guess it worked out then.
He passed me.
Really?
The opponent's the fourth seat overcalled like 2 spades or something. Then he raised me to 3 diamonds. So
Goodness.
that wound up being a good board for us because he had 6 diamonds and not much in the other suits.
One of our hands in the GNTs, I opened 2 diamonds with promised short diamonds as a precision opener, and my partner had 8 diamonds to I think the ace queen jack, and we're actually cold for 6 diamonds, and he was debating for a long time whether to invite slam with that.
Ooh.
But because he knew I only had 1, he decided not to. Turns out we were cold for 6. That was actually the hand where I miscounted how many winners I had, and because of that, we thought we lost by 1. But then upon further reflection, ended up tying the match. So we did actually discuss a way to ask for key cards in the short suit as well.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong.
I thought, okay,
You
some,
had to lose a diamond no matter what, but you can claim the rest of the tricks now.
okay, good.
So you made your slam.
Yes.
So how many high card points does North-South have here?
27.
Yeah. But
Wow.
it's a lay down slam, right?
Pretty much.
Mhm.
Well, that's interesting, huh?
You can lose to 2 jacks and it still works.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can draw trump here and you just have a diamond loser, but all you need to do is ruff a heart to make slam here.
Yeah.
So why is it that we have a lay down 6 spades with only 27 high card points?
Good shape,
Yeah, distribution.
complementary shape.
Well, it's sort of, it's not the shape exactly, but the hands are complementary. What makes them so complementary?
As I was
It's the
alluding to,
diamonds.
there are no wasted values in diamonds.
You see how you have no honors in diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
So how many high card points does East-West have in diamonds?
10.
Mm-hmm.
How many tricks can they take in diamonds?
1.
Yeah, usually with 10 high card points with all 4 honors, you could take 3 or 4 tricks in a suit. But here they can only take 1 because all of their high cards are concentrated in the suit that you have a singleton in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Jacoby 2 no trump works out so great here. North doesn't have extras particularly, but the singleton diamond opposite 4 little diamonds in the south hand is like a
Really works out. Yeah.
it's the parade going downtown. It's like this is the best news you could hear in the auction. The other thing that helps is having 9 trumps.
Oh, yeah.
So Jacoby 2 no trump, you automatically have 9 trumps when you do that bid. And so then when you find a super useful holding by partner, you're going to probably go for slam here. And what we call this is when all the high cards in the north and south hands are concentrated into 3 suits, right? Spades, hearts, and clubs in this case. So when we have 27 points all in 3 suits, they only have 3 points in those 3 suits. So chances are they're not taking any tricks in those 3 suits.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, that's all we have time for. I'll send out the PDF for these hands, and there's a few more in the list too you can take a look at.
Good, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks,
Sure
Rick.
thing.
Thanks, Rick.
Bye.
Take
All right,
care,
we'll see you.
everybody.
So, Andrew,